Morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, sir.
How you doing today?
Another busy one. I got to really hit the ground running this week. It's been crazy. Trying to get all of the last pieces of the gym moved over and sell off all of the excess flooring and one more treadmill. And it's just herding cats. My Facebook Messenger, I just posted on like Facebook Marketplace, and it's just going bananas. Like, how many people want stuff?
That's good that you have no problem selling stuff.
Oh, I could have. It made me wonder if, like, shit, should I just be like a broker for fitness equipment? Like, I could absolutely. I know where to source things, and I don't know. The gym mats. I bought those gym mats 3 years ago. They're about $35 each when you buy in bulk. A little bit more when you buy them individually. And so I had 200 mats. I only need half of them. So I was like, it's fair to sell them at $35. No problem.
I just didn't know there'd be this many people buying right now specifically.
Yeah, but everybody who's come in says like they can't find them anywhere, and the couple places that do have them are selling them for like $45-50.
Gotcha.
So it's just what people are doing right now. I get it. Like, I get it, but I didn't want to participate. Maybe I'm not a very good capitalist. Maybe I've been living in the Bay Area too long. I'm becoming a Marxist. Oh, well. Good morning, Jane. How are you?
Okay.
Morning, Jane.
Morning.
So yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were all set up and we were streaming on Facebook. And then I'm actually going to skedaddle because I got someone meeting me at 9. But cool. I will also see you on Tuesday because I know you're not going to be doing Move, Breathe, Meditate tomorrow.
Yep, I get on a plane tomorrow morning at 8:30, so I won't be able to be here.
You're headed to Seattle?
Yeah, we're going to Seattle. We have a chiropractic training leadership retreat weekend that we're going to.
Okay, well, be careful going around that chop zone if that thing is. I don't know if that's still going. That Capitol Hill.
I think we're just landing in Seattle, and then we're going to Leavenworth, which is like actually a small German community, like one of those little German communities that mimics Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm excited. We got some big house on a lot of property, and we're gonna be all private and secluded and doing crazy stuff all weekend.
Do a bunch of weird Cairo stuff.
Essentially.
I love it. All right. Well, have a great weekend. And we should have a lot of little announcements over the weekend about what's going to look like next week at the gym, because pretty soon we're out of our old spot and into our new one. So
Awesome. Yeah, man. I'll look forward to hearing that from you on Tuesday then.
for sure. All right. Take care, man.
Have a good weekend. Peace. Jane, I'm gonna put some music on real quick and then we'll get started. All right. Go ahead and stack your ears over your shoulders. Pull those shoulders back. Make sure they're stacked over the hips. Start to take a deep breath in here. And then grab the ground with your toes as you anchor in deeply. Start to fire the glutes. Keep those shoulders rolled back. Hands are going to start to rise up to the side. Now fill the lats with air. Squeeze those fingertips in. Keep the thumbs pointed forward and start your forward shoulder circles. Allow the thumbs to begin drifting forward. Opening up these shoulders, getting some good motion in them. Reverse the direction. As you get to the outside, let the palms start to drift until they're in the upright facing position. Stretch your fingertips away from the elbow pits. Reach the elbow pits out away from the armpits. Forward shoulder circles again. Hands are going to start to drift up overhead. And as they do, keep the glutes tight. Keep the core braced so that the lumbar spine doesn't collapse. And reverse those circles and bring the hands back down. Once you meet our starting position again, bring the hands forward in front of you. Squeeze the fingertips together and pull those shoulder blades back. Next, going to be good and tall. Keep that chin retracted. We're going to open up to the left side on the inhale. Open the rest of the way on the exhale. Close that back down. Open to the right. Close that down. We're going to lean over top to the left. Lean over top to the right. Nice good crunch to the left. And to the right. Now lean the hips to the right. Lean the hips to the left. Oh, very good. Come on over top. And forward flex. Inhale, extend. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Give me some yeses and nos. Very good. Stand up straight, nice and slow. Hands on the hips. Look up into extension. Down into flexion. Back up into extension. Down into flexion. Up into extension. And down into flexion. Back to neutral. Bend your head to the left. And now bend your neck to the right. To the left. To the right. Last set over to the left. Nice deep stretch. Drop that right shoulder down. And bend the neck to the right. Drop the left shoulder down. Roll the neck out. In reverse directions. Back to neutral, rotate to the left. Center, to the right. Center, left. Center, right. Center, rotate to the left. Exhale to the middle, inhale to the right. Perfect, back to the middle, hands come overhead, clasp the fingers together and roll those shoulders out. Feel that shoulder move on the thoracic cage. Clicking and popping again is okay. Reverse the direction. Now initiate that motion with the thoracic cage. Reverse the direction. Hands come down to the hips. Keep the motion going. Initiate it with the hips now. Reverse that direction. And now bring the feet together. You're going to rock the hips out a little bit more with this. Getting into the ball and socket joint. Reverse the direction. You can probably feel a tendon pop as you come around from back to front and that femur head starts to roll. Try to lean into that and breathe into it. That's where you're getting your deepest stretch here. Hands come down to the knees. Let's rotate the knees out. And reverse the direction here. Perfect. Come back, standing neutral. We're going to go into a warrior pose before we do any of our single leg hip hinging. So left foot's going to be pointed forward. Right foot is going to be pointed to the side. This is the beginning of your warrior pose. And what you're going to do here is first start to squeeze the feet together. So notice as my body lifts up when I squeeze my feet together because I'm activating the inner parts of my thigh. From here, we're going to rotate the hips forward. Hands are going to come up overhead. We're going to bend forward here. And then we're going to come back into extension. Then we're going to rotate to the side, open the arms, bend forward, and then come back. Forward. And back. One more forward. And last one coming back. Stand up. Arms come forward in front of you like here. We're going to rotate to the left. Go as far as you can. Rotate to the right. Again, as far as you can. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Back to the left. We're focusing on some rotation in the lumbar spine and in the hips. Back to the right. And to the left. Back to the right. Back to neutral. Hands come down to the ground and stand up. We're going to switch sides. So now we got the right foot pointed forward. Left foot is going to be out to the side. Step forward until your right knee is bent. Shin is perpendicular to the ground. And then squeeze the feet together. Start to activate the lower part of the pelvis. Hands are going to come forward here. Or actually, I'm sorry. We're going to point hips forward first. Then hands are going to come out. We're going to rotate here. Bend forward. And now come back. And now come forward. And back. Forward. Back. Bring those hands out. Rotate to the right. And to the left. To the right. And left. Back to the right. And to the left one final time. Come back to the middle. Push forward and stand up. Get ready for your hip hinge. I'll go sideways. You can stand however you'd like. Feet will be pointed slightly, toes will be pointed slightly in. The outsides of your feet should be parallel. Start to scoop your feet together and activate the inner part of your thighs again. Start to fire the glutes. And then what we're going to be doing is keeping our spine in a neutral position while we push our hips back. Keep your chin pulled back and let the chest fall down until those hamstrings are engaged. This is an eccentric contraction of the hamstrings. So start to hold this here. Hands rise up to the chest level. Big breath in. Pull those scapulas back. Pull the chin back. Hold this right here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now before standing up, every inhale we're going to reach further forward. Every exhale we're going to sit further down. Go ahead and reach and sit. Reach and sit. Reach and sit. Get a nice shake in here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down to the side. Go ahead and stand up. Start to stack your weight into the right foot. Left foot's going to come up off the ground. We're going to rotate the ankle. Reverse the direction. Open the hip up and close it down. Open and close. Back to neutral. Left leg, single leg hip hinge, nice and slow and controlled. Let the fingers meet the ground. Reach that heel behind you even further. Then bend the knee. Reach up for the sky. Straighten it back out. And you're going to come all the way up. Foot's going to pass the floor. Knee comes to the chest. Excellent. Drop that left foot down. Stack your weight over the left foot. Lift the right foot up. Hip and knee are at a 90 degree. Rotate the ankle. And switch directions. Close the hip down. Open it up. Close it down. Open it up. Back to neutral. Single leg hip hinge. Good and strong. Slow and controlled. Reach that heel behind you. Bend the knee. Reach for the sky. Straighten it back out. And stand up nice and slow. Knee comes all the way to the chest. Ooh, very good. Today's movement is just going to be standing flow. Let's go ahead and drop down into breath work. All right. Just getting my stopwatch ready. We're going to do another 2 rounds of Wim Hof today. You are welcome to do a pineal gland squeeze following your breath hold. And the way that will work is we'll do 33 breaths, exhaling on that final 33rd breath and holding on empty for as long as you can. You want to be nice and relaxed here. Try to find a state of calm, peacefulness. And then when you do go to take your first inhale back in and all that air rushes in, fill your lungs as large as possible. And then squeeze every muscle in your body, focusing all of that squeezing up into the center of your brain where the pineal gland sits. This will heighten the experience. This will help to release some of the chemicals from the pineal gland, and it's called the pineal gland squeeze, and it will help the breathwork be a little bit deeper. If you are going to try this form, I recommend doing this laying down. A lot of times you can go out when you're doing this. So I'm going to lay down on my back. You're welcome to sit or lay. Again, if you're going to do the squeeze, I recommend laying. We'll do 2 rounds. Out cue when we're on the 30th breath, and then when we're also on the 33rd, so we can all hold our breath at the same time. After that squeeze on the inhale, return your breath to a normal breathing until we start the 2nd round. 33 breaths, here we go. Three more breaths. Last breath. Dropping into our second round. Let's go for 33 breaths. Here we go. Three more. Final breath. In this quiet space, let's move directly into meditation. Now that we've found ease in the body from movement, peace in the mind from breath work, begin to tap into the depths of our potential. The most powerful entity on this planet is a human being who has woken up to the depths of their potential. A human being who is actively actualizing their potential through congruent thought and action. The ability to tap into our consciousness is the most powerful superpower that exists. The ability to control our thoughts, to control our body, to control our reactions, the way we perceive things. It's the most powerful form of life expression. Today in this meditation, my intention is to help you to step into your power. Step into the wonder of the amazing being that you are. A human being, an individual unit of consciousness, connected to the whole, yet still individually unique. Expressing yourself with authenticity, with vulnerability, with freedom, with peace and love, with power and certainty. Expressing who you are in the depths of your soul. Where do you feel the depths of your soul in your body? You feel it down deep in your pelvic bowl, in the sacral plexus. Feel it right in the center of your torso in the solar plexus. Do you feel it in the center of your chest, in the heart space? Or is it more in the throat, where your voice is housed? Finally, does the depths of your soul sit in the center of your head, in the crown, where that pineal gland, the third eye, call home? Scan your body and feel what feels true to you. Feel where you drive your power from, where your center place is. You can do this by taking a hand, putting it over your waist, allowing it to slowly rise up the torso as you breathe, up the throat, and up over the crown. And wherever you feel that resonant tone, that place of connection, that place where the soul is housed, just go ahead and stay there. Place your left hand over your right hand over that area of your body where you feel deeply connected to, and start to breathe into that space. As you breathe into that space, feel it expand underneath your hands, and start to feel that energy pulsate and help to amplify it and help it to grow and get bigger. You can do this with your breath. You can do this with your intention. In a moment's notice, you can take the depths of your power place and expand them to take up your entire body. Expansion. With the next breath, I want you to breathe into every joint in your body and feel your body expand. Let it go. Next breath, get 10% bigger. Let it go. Maintain this newfound space. Maintain the expansion. Recognize that your body is space. Space between the joints. Space between the muscles. Space between the ligaments. Space between the connective tissue. The layers of the body have space between each of them. From the depths of the bone marrow out to the top of the skin. Feel that space expand and send ease to the areas where there could be tension in the body. As you scan your body with your mind's eye, remember that center place where you derive your power from. And we're still expanding it out to take up the entire body. I want you to imagine a boiling pool of water, like a natural hot spring, bubbling up from inside you. That's your potential energy. And you feel it bubble and rumble and roar. And it gets bigger and bigger. And that vibration starts to activate the cells in your body. And it starts to wake up the body to the power that sits inside. It starts to wake up the cells to the unity between them all, to the connection through the spirit. It starts to wake up our mind to remembering who we are. Society tries to remind us to play small. But when we get quiet and we journey inward, and we find that bubbling hot spring from within, we remember we are not here to play small, we are here to play big. We are here to live more life per moment, to expand, adapt, and evolve, to create connections with other human beings, to create art, to create love, to create community. We are here to create, and when we create, we are tapped in to that boiling hot spring of energy within. And it flows out of us as we create. See, the power of a human being and that choice of consciousness is our creations can be creations that move nature towards more connection and unity and evolution, or they can be creations of destruction. It's our choice to move with harmony with nature or in disharmony. Today we choose to move in harmony. We choose to walk in step with the trees and the birds and the squirrels. We choose to walk in step with the rhythm of the spirit. Spirit embodying human, connected, evolving, spreading peace, love, and consciousness. Living tapped in, tuned in, and connected to our center power. Here to make a difference and here to make a change. That is who you are. That is who we all are. That is why we're here. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to roll the spine out. And you can open your eyes. It's going to conclude Move, Breathe, Meditate for this week. You guys have an awesome weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
I'll catch you next week. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.